big crowd on hand. Beautiful afternoon for rugby league. I'm looking forward to this, Kirby.
Oh, mate, yeah, wait till it work to this one, Dougie. See what happens, bud. Could go either way here today.
And the South Grafton Rebels.
Okay, the referee's got him down here. He's ready to start the game. Big crowd, Kev. There's a lot of good South Grafton blokes up on the left-hand side there.
Oh.
Here we go through Matt Muller. He's got a long kick downfield. It's going to be taken down there by Stanley. He'll throw it away. No, he goes himself, Stanley, with a good run up to the quarter line, but wrapped up in solid Grafton defence. He'll get up and play the ball in the dummy half.
Lionel Williams there, dummy half.
Lionel Williams. He goes himself. Williams with a strong run, but he's wrapped up. Good defence there by Grafton. Here we go, South Grafton down the left side through. That's Joe Rigg. Big Joe Rigg with a strong run, but he's forced back. Good defence there by the Ghost. They're on top of him, Kev. He'll get up and play the ball. In the dummy half goes Kieran Williams, Kieran Heron. And then he goes away from the right-hand side and he's wrapped up in a good tackle over there from the Ghost. South Grafton going nowhere. Stanley, left-hand side. He goes out through. That's McGrady, is it? No, here we go.
Faulkner, the fullback, Doug.
Faulkner into the back line there. No, it's
Lewis Cooper.
It's 12. Louis Cooper. Here we go out the right-hand side. They've gone to that half-back there. That's Alan McKenzie. He gets a good kick downfield. They're going to be penalised to Grafton Ghost. They've knocked the little half-back down after he kicked it. That was a late tackle, Kev. That was a late tackle on him.
I didn't think it was that late, but yeah, they got away with the penalty. See what happens.
Yeah, South Grafton needed that. They didn't seem to be going anywhere in attack there, Kev. They got a kick away. They've been charged down in defence by the Grafton Ghost. Referee's found a penalty already.
Yeah, good attacking position now for the Rebels, Doug. Let's see what they can do with the ball now. But Toddy Cameron's got a problem too, Doug.
Well, mate, he's like me. He's had a problem all his life. But anyway, he'll go on with it. Here we go. Hugh Stanley for South Grafton. He's put it into touch. They're going to take a tap about 15 yards out from the line, Kev. South Grafton in the attack early here.
Yeah, mate.
They're going to tap it through Tim Rigg.
Lewis Cooper, Austin Cooper with the ball.
Austin Cooper's got it. He taps it, goes himself with a good strong run. They'll have trouble putting him down. He's a strong player close to the line, Kev. He'll get up and play it. In the dummy half goes the 9. That's Karen Heron. He'll go himself. He gets it out on the right-hand side. That's McGrady, is it? McGrady's held up there, just short of the line. Kieran Heron in the dummy half. Goes out to McKenzie. He's knocked it on. Good pressure by the Grafton Ghosts. They got off their line, put the pressure on that little player for South Grafton, and he shit himself, Kev.
That was a bad pass, Doug. A bad pass from dummy half. But entitled to be caught in these games, Doug. They're slow to the scrum, Doug.
Okay, good defence there by Grafton. They got up in South Grafton's face there. They're only on the second tackle, 10 yards out from the line, and they've spilled it, Kev. They can't afford to do that against Grafton's side.
No, well-drilled outfit to Grafton Ghosts, Doug. You know what they'll do? They'll punish them if they keep making mistakes.
Okay, the ball goes in from Williams. It goes out there to... That's Collett, I think, there. Yeah, Collett for Grafton. He'll get up and play the ball. In the dummy half goes Cameron. He comes to the right-hand side. He gives that to Riley Law. Is that Riley Law, Kev? Have I got him right or not?
You got him, I think, Doug.
Okay, mate. He'll get up and play the ball.
You know the next one will be?
In the dummy half goes... Cameron, he gets it on the Ben McLennan. Good run by Benny McLennan up to the 40-yard line. He'll get up and play it. Good defence there by Welch. He'll get up and play it. Out they come here through Law again. Good strong. Slater. Adam Slater. Oh, mate, these blinded. He's get up and play the ball now just over the halfway line. Penalty to Grafton. There was too much pressure in there from Welch. Coming there over the top when he didn't have to. Grafton are going to get a relieving penalty, Kev, just on their side of the halfway line.
Yeah, play the ball infringement there by young Luke Welch there, Doug.
Okay, they find touch Grafton 40 yards out from the South Grafton line. Here we go through their real shot at attack. They're going to take the tap through Moss. He goes to Muller. He gives it out on the left-hand side to the 10 there for the Grafton Ghosts. It's Adam Slater. He'll get up and play the ball. Cameron, dummy half, goes to Law. Gets it to McLennan. He gets out of one tackle, but he's wrapped up 15 yards out from the Rebels line. In the dummy half, here he goes. Cameron, he gives it away to Law. Gets it away on the right-hand side to Slater. Oh, they were one of the two. Anyway, they'll get up and play the ball. In the dummy half goes Cameron. He goes right. He goes to Williams. Gets the ball back there to Muller. Muller for the line. Muller for the line. He's 5 yards short. Cameron, he wants a quick one. He can't get it. He's going to go left. He puts the kick through. Grafton. have scored. He scored off his own kick.
He's pointed to the spot, I think, Doug. He's
Yeah, the
done.
referee's pointing to the spot, Kev. Gonna be a
Yeah.
try there, Todd Cameron.
Yes.
Grafton goes 4, South Grafton 0. That was too easy, my friend.
It was, Doug. Toddy's done a little kick from dummy half there. The ball's bobbled around the in-goal line there, and no one wanted to jump on it but Toddy.
Goes to an early lead.
Okay, Grafton goes lead 4 points to 0, about 15 yards to the right-hand side of the uprights, Kev. I can't see Cameron having any shot but trouble with kicking this over. It could be a 6-0 lead to the Grafton goes early in this first half.
Yeah, I can see him throwing it over from there, Doug. Big start to Ghosties.
What a beautiful day for rugby league, Kev. There's
mate,
a lot
great
of
day.
Sawtell people come up here today. They had some earlier teams in the earlier grades. They come up there fully strength and backed them up with some good support. And they duly saluted the Sawtell fellas.
Mate,
The
they've
girls
had-
won, the boys won. They all won.
They've had 3 wins today, Doug. What a team. Big club day for Sawtell. And just while we've got a chance to say good day to all the people out at Woolo watching us today.
Yeah, mate, they're good folks down there. They can bowl too, some of them blokes down there. I've been down there and been touched up. I've been further behind that and got beat a heap of times down there.
Yeah, no, good day out there at the Woolo Triples tournament there yesterday, Doug.
Okay, Toddy Cameron's put that one straight between the uprights. 6 points to 0. Grafton goes to lead from the Durham Park West Lawn this afternoon. Kevy, qualifying round.
That's it. Who's going to qualify, Doug? What's your prediction today?
Coming up to 7 minutes in.
Got a tip for today, Doug?
Yeah, mate, don't eat the pies.
Righto. I had
Okay,
one.
Nick
Thanks, I
McGrady's
had
going to
one
take
earlier.
the kick off for South Grafton there. Okay, Ghost lead 6 points to 0. Local derby.
That's what they call them.
There we go. Good
Bloodbaths
kick there.
in
No,
nowadays.
that's the young Mackenzie, the halfback. What am I getting McGrady from? Here we go. That's Denny Weeks. Strong run. Here he goes. Look at him go, Kev.
Big run.
Look at that for inspirational run. Here they go off the back of him now. That's Riley Law, is it? Good run there by Law. He'll get up and play the ball. In the dummy half goes Cameron. He's going to go down the right-hand side out there through Slater. Good run by Slater. He's wrapped up on the 40-yard line. Good defence by the Rebels. He'll get up and play it in tackle too. Todd Cameron goes in the dummy half. He's going to go left-hand. So no, he goes himself. The little hooker over the halfway line. Good run there by Cameron. He'll get up and play the ball. Williams dummy half. Goes down the left-hand side. McLennan throws a cut-out pass. He got it out there to Greenshields. He got a good ball out there to Wicks, but he's wrapped up over on the far side. They'll play it Grafton through Greenshields. Here they go through Law. McLennan with another strong run. Look at him go, Kev. Can't he play football, that
Yeah, mate,
guy?
good strong 10-metre run there, Doug.
Okay, out the right-hand side they go. Here we go through Williams. Good player, this kid.
Oh.
He gets the ball out on the right-hand side. It's dribbled down there. Riggs going to let it go in they're dead in gold. South Grafton will bring it out to the 20 for a tap for his start, Kev. Not a bad set there by the Ghost.
He dangerous, that Vincent Williams with the ball in his hands, Doug. A lot of the play will come off him today, I guess.
Okay, the Rebels going to bring it away, 20-metre line there. They're going to get a tap, are they? It's going to be taken there by their little hooker there. That's Kieran Johnson-Heron. He gives it out on the right-hand side there to Williams, Lionel Williams. Good run by Williams, but he's smashed in. Good Grafton goes to defence. He'll get up and play it. Here they go down the left-hand side through Rigg, but he's squashed again, Kev. They're all over him like a cheap suit, Rigg. He'll get up and play the ball. They're going to go left, South Grafton. No, they go right. I don't believe it. They go down there through... You're kidding me. Anyway,
Lionel Williams has got the ball,
Lionel
Doug.
Williams. And they go down, they're going to go left, are they? It comes down, Grant Brown. He's got it, Brownie. Good run by Grant. He was inspirational last week in a losing side, Kev.
He's a winner all over, Doug. He's won the 100 club already today.
Okay, he'll get up and play the ball out the right-hand side. They go through Hugh Stanley. He puts a drive and kick downfield. He's going to find touch way over in front of the Grafton Ghost container.
That's it. That's what it is, shipping container.
Grafton goes to lodge a thank their club and major sponsors for the season.
Oh, he's given the feed to the Rebels. Must have come off Ghost's hand then, Doug.
Oh, mate, he's found a miracle. How about we mention our sponsors?
Righto, today sponsoring us, we've got Gary Gillespie Plumbing, the Village Green Hotel, Nat Sewell Concreting, the Ryan Street Servo, and Foot Law and Co. Solicitors. How you going out there, Joey?
Oh, mate, how good are those guys? Sensational support for the Grafton Ghosts, and they need it. And it's the people like that in the background that make the difference. Here they go, South Grafton, out through their fullback. Look at him go, Alistair Faulkner. Haven't seen much of him, Kev, but he looks likely. He'll get up and play the ball. Down the left-hand side, they go through the 12 for South Grafton. That's Lewis Cooper. Good run by Louis. He'll get up and play the ball to his brother Austin. He'll go himself, Aussie Cooper, 10 yards out. He's got it out the back. It goes out there. That's McGrady. McGrady. He's about 8 yards short of the line. South Grafton on the attack. They throw it. They dummy. It goes to Stanley. He throws the dummy. Goes himself, the big fella. He's nearly over, Kev. He's all but there. He'll get up and play it. South Grafton. The referee says penalty right in front. Grafton guilty of stupid stuff.
They're laying on him and play the ball there, Doug. Good play by the Rebels then. See if they can do something now.
Yeah, you Stanley sort of directing the traffic up there, Kev. He wants to play it at his pace, not theirs.
Well, that's the best way to play it, isn't it?
Okay, he goes to tap. He's Brownie. Look at Brownie. Brownie's looking. He can smell a try. He can see that white line. That Brownie, don't worry. He'll get up and play it in the dummy half. No, we've got Brownie. Not he can't. He couldn't have hurt him. You wouldn't bust him with a stick.
All the Rebels are claiming a high shot then, Doug. The ref didn't see it.
Minutes into the second half in today's NRL game. It's Sydney Roosters 14, Canterbury Bulldogs 0.
Okay, penalty to South Grafton. They've got him with a high shot, but I don't think they're going to get any advantage there, Kev. They take the tap. Joe Rigg, strong run up towards the line. Good run there by Rigg, but he's wrapped up. Good, solid Grafton defence. Here we go down the left-hand side, South Grafton. They're going to go out to Welsh. They've dropped it. Penalty. He's going to have to start talking to him, Kev. That's 3 penalties in 5 minutes there. He's going to have to talk to Grafton.
Maybe there'll be a sin bin if there's another one.
Okay, the tap to be. What are they going to do? They're going to tap it 15 yards right, to the right of the upright. South Grafton on the attack here. It goes to Joe Rigg again, but he was flat-footed, Kev. He marched up to the line and he got what he got for it. Drove, and he'll get up and play the ball now. Out the right-hand side they go, South Grafton through Stanley. Throws it back there to Mackenzie. Down the left-hand side they go to Heron. Aussie Cooper. He's got a good ball away to the winger there, Rigg. Rigg back in field, and he's wrapped up solid there by Grafton goes. South Grafton on the attack. Out the right-hand side, they go through Mackenzie. He gives it to Welch. Welch goes off his right foot, goes himself. He's about 8 yards short of the line. South Grafton on the attack. The 9, Karen Johnson. He goes out there to... That's... Hugh Stanley with a kick that's gone a bit deep there for the South Grafton Rebels. Pressure relief for the Grafton Ghosts, Kev. They lead 6 points to 0. Early stages, McGurran Park, West Lawn.
It was a bit dangerous for the Ghosts then, Doug. He would have scored then, only the ball was too deep.
Okay, Kev, we've got a game on our hands here this afternoon. Grafton Ghosts lead 6 points to 0. South Grafton looking a better side than they were last week, mate. They go in defence, South Grafton, and they've wrapped up Grafton about 40 yards out from their own line. He'll get up and play the ball. Here we go through McLennan. Good run there by Benny McLennan, but he's wrapped up. They're onto him today, Kev, the South Grafton defence all over Ben McLennan. In the dummy half goes Cameron, left-hand side out there to the 8 Slater. Riley Law, sorry. And Riley Law's tackled. Here we go through Cameron, right-hand side, throws a dummy. No, gives it to McLennan. That was a forward pass. Yeah, forward pass there. Bad luck by Benny McLennan there. He got a good ball away to Mitchie Lowell back, but it was forward. And you've got to say that's not bad defence by South Grafton, Kev.
That's good defence, Doug. They made him force the pass, and you don't want to do that early in the semi, do you?
No, mate. Well, 6 points to 0, the Grafton Ghosts lead. They haven't had
Here
much field position. It's all been the Rebels since the Grafton scored that first try. They've been up in this end and put some good pressure on the Ghost. Ghost now got a feed, loose head, 40 yards out from the... No, South Grafton, sorry, got a loose feed, a head and loose feed, 40 yards out from their own line. They'll put the ball in. It goes out through Stanley. He picks up the little winger over there, Paula Pearce. Where's he from, Kev? Haven't heard of him. He'll get up and play the ball. Left-hand side they go. He goes himself, the little fullback. That's Alistair Faulkner. He'll get up over the halfway line.
There he goes, Doug.
In the dummy half, they go now. Here's Brownie. Brownie with another good run. That's Grant Brown. Gets the ball out the back. Great pass there. He's got a good ball away to the little hooker there. That's Kieran Johnson Aaron. There's Jeff Skeen on the field. We go through Welch. We get it out there through Aaron. He gives it back inside to the 12 there. That's Lewis Cooper. Good run by Cooper. He got the ball away. It goes to the little half back there, Mackenzie. Mackenzie wrapped up about 30 yards out from the Grafton line. Good play here by the Rebels, Kev. They get up and play the ball. Down the road, it's Skeen. Look at Skeen onto it. He won't stop, Kev. He's got rid of it. He's lost it. Mitch Lowback's picked it up for the Ghost. Brings it away from his own line with a good run 10 yards out. He'll play the ball. Grafton down the right-hand side. They go through Matt Muller. He goes up there and he's wrapped up in good defence. He'll get up and play the ball. In the dummy half goes Cameron. Left-hand side he goes through Danny Wicks. Danny Wicks back inside with a strong run, but good defence there, boy. Penalty to the Grafton Ghost. Referee doesn't like hard stuff. He just doesn't like hard stuff, Kev.
That's not a contest we come to watch, Doug. Jeff Skeen on Big Wixie there. He wasn't a mucking around there, Jeff.
Mate, I can understand Brownie and the other South Grafton boys' anguish over there. That was just a good, solid tackle.
Yeah, that's not worth talking to him about. Let's get on it with it, ref.
Okay, the touch finder by Williams has found it right in front of the Frank McGovern field stand, over on the left-hand side, just on the halfway line. The tap to be taken by Cameron. He gives it out the right-hand side. That goes to Dylan Collett. Collett with a good run, but he's jammed backwards, Collett. Good defence there by the Rebels. He'll get up and play the ball. In the dummy half goes Cameron. Right-hand side, they go through the 8. Law, is it? Good run by Law. He'll get up and play the ball over the 40-yard line. Cameron been busy at dummy half. Ben McLennan with another run first. He's got a good run there, but slammed into the ground over there by McGrady. He'll get up and play the ball. Cameron, right-hand side through Williams. He gets it out there to... here we go through the centre. That's Joel Moss. Good play there, but there's a blue on, Kev. That's all right. Mitchy Lowback said, get away from me. I want to play football. Here they go. The Grafton goes there over through Toddy Cameron again. He scored a double, Toddy Cameron.
Oh.
What's the referee going to say, Kev? You can't deny that fella a try there. That was too easy. He scored. I don't know what he's going to go looking for, but he won't find it.
I don't know what he said. I thought he awarded the try, Doug, but he's called him short.
Okay, Grafton, they never scored. They put a kick through. It's gone dead. Oh, Kev, I don't believe that. Toddy Cameron looked at me like he scored a try there, but the referee was closer than me. He's got better eyes than me, and he knows a lot more than me.
Well, he's got the job, Doug. You haven't. But, yeah, I thought he pointed to the spot.
Okay, Huey Stanley with a tap from his own line. Good strong run there by the captain. Good run up over there, wrapped up there by McLennan. In the dummy half, we got the little fullback for South Grafton, is it? Yeah, that's Faulkner. He goes out the right-hand side there.
Lionel Williams.
To Lionel Williams, but he's wrapped up in good defence there by Ghost. He'll play the ball. Left-hand side, Grafton go through Welch. He looks to throw it to McGrady, but goes himself, Welch, up towards the halfway line before he's wrapped up there. He'll get up and play the ball, Luke Welch. He's looking for a penalty. The referee says we don't want none of that. Williams, the centre for South Grafton. Wrapped up, good solid defence by Grafton. Goes on the 40-yard line. They'll play it. Here we go out through Stanley. Puts a little chip through. He's a classy player, Kev. He's found touch over there. That's a good reliever for the South Grafton side. They've got to their 6 there with a good kick. Good play by Stanley.
Yeah, no, good set of 6 by the Rebels. He probably didn't want it to go out then, Doug. That winger was flying over there. That Parlay Pierce. You ever heard of him?
No, mate, I don't know. He sounds like a Pierce to me. But anyway, That's a good kick over there by Stanley. He's relieved the pressure for the South Grafton Rebels. They're going to have the Grafton Ghosts to go for scrum feed and a loose head about 30 yards out from their own line. But it's all been South Grafton in the last 10 minutes, Kev.
Yeah, mate, the Ghosts look tired, mate. The Rebels been sticking it to them in defence. Oh.
I've got to say the referee's playing to the crowd there, Kev.
Yeah.
There was nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and I didn't.
Jay Olsen come in there. They've got him with a... Aussie Cooper got him with a shot that wasn't high, and the referee reacted to the crowd, and I reckon that stinks.
Yeah, he's got up laughing, Doug. No, that never hurt him.
Okay, Grafton have got the ball 5 yards into the South Grafton half. Here they go out through, that's Olsen, the perpetrator. But now he's got the ball 40 yards out from his own line. He'll get up and play the ball. Toddy Cameron, he wants to go left. He's going to go left. He gives it to McLennan. He gives it out there to the 10, which is Slater, is it? No, Riley Law. It's got to be one of them two. I've got him down
Slater,
to two
mate.
now.
Slater,
Anyway, we go out left down now through Greenshields. He gives it to Wicks, throws a dummy. Out there to... don't tell me Mitchy Gorman. He just doesn't lose it.
Well, you remember last week, mate, he scored 4. They blocked that hole today so far.
Anyway, right down there in front of the Grafton Legends beer stand, Mitchy Gorman's knocked it on. South Grafton get a loose head and feed, 30 yards out from their own line, and that's good pressure by South Grafton, Kevy.
Mate, we've got a real game of football on our hands here today, Doug. Bit closer than last week, I think.
Mate, I can't help but thinking the difference Jeff Skeens made.
Oh, of course. Wait till Stumpy Stevens gets on the field, mate.
All right, then. Here we go, South Grafton with the ball and a loose head and feed about 30 yards out from their own line. The pressure's been relieved. Grafton Ghosts lead 6-0, Kev. We got a contest here today.
We've got a big contest, Doug.
Here we go, the
Let's
South
hope it
Grafton
goes right
Rebels
down
out
to the
through the
wire.
left-hand side. That's a good run out there by the fullback out there. That's Fortner. Here we go. Good run there by Nick McGrady. He doesn't know any other way. That's a good, solid run by Nick McGrady. He squared that Grafton defence up there. Here we go through... That's... Riggy, young Riggy, young Tim Rigg. He'll get up and play the ball. In the dummy half goes to 9. Johnson Heron. He'll get it out on the right-hand side to Welch. Another strong... No, it's not Welch. That's the 12 over there. That's Lewis Cooper. Lewis Cooper with a good run. In the dummy half goes Kieran Johnson Heron. He'll throw it out the right-hand side. He goes out there. He gives it to Stanley with a little chip over. Here we go, Kev. Here we go. South Grafton got a great regather over there. They're on the attack. Here they go down the left-hand side through Stanley. They get it out to their fullback, South Grafton. He's put a kick through. It's been left behind by Ghost. Stacks on the mill, Kev. South Grafton looked like they were going to score. It's been cleaned up over there by the Grafton Ghost, but we're going to bring it out for a line drop out. That's better stuff from the Rebels.
Mate, they got them in trouble, the Ghosts. The Rebels have, mate. They're tired, the Ghosts. Look at them stand behind the line, Doug. They don't want to be in it.
Well,
at the
mate,
moment.
if they thought for 1 minute the South Grafton were going to turn up today and not play football, they're kidding themselves.
Mate, the Rebels are throwing the ball around and tiring their defence out, mate. And big hits in defence too.
Okay, there's the great big drop out. It's going to be taken down there by
Here
Stanley.
he
He gives it to Skeen with a build-up of Steen. Straight into him he goes. What a good run, Kevy. Jeff Skeen.
They're looking for
That's
the shoulder
gotta hurt
charge
him.
there too,
He'll
Doug.
get up and play the ball. Williams. Here he goes himself. He gives it to Brown. Grant Brown with another leader's run. He's an inspirational player. He'll get up. He'll play the ball. In the dummy half goes the little hooker for South. He gives it to Stanley. Cut out pass there. He gives it to the halfback. He's going, Kev. The little halfback Mackenzie, but he's wrapped up. Left-hand side, they go through Faulkner. He's
right,
wrapped
left
up
for a chance.
about 3 yards short of the line.
right, left to
South
Timmery.
Grafton on the attack. McGrady,
Time.
he's over. McGrady scores.
That was easy, Doug. They're tired, Ghosts. They're hurt. They're wounded.
Nick McGrady, 20 yards out to the left-hand side of the uprights, has equalled. He's put a try over for the Rebels. It's all South Grafton, my friend.
Mate, they're well on top of the Rebels here today, mate. But while we get a chance, Doug, we might read some sponsors, eh? Today we're sponsored by Gary Gillespie Plumbing, the Village Green Hotel, Natsul Concreting, the Ryan Street Survey, and Footlaw & Co Solicitors. Thank you to all them people.
Mate, how sensational was that? We've seen Grafton score try after try. Every week we come here. But look what's happened here today. They're shell-shocked.
Mate, they're shell-shocked. They're pretty quiet in the Stevie. They're pretty quiet in the Stevie Campbell stand, I can tell you. What's going on down there, Stevie? Righto, mate. We know those rebels will play football all day. Give them a
Mate, I
task,
can tell
I'll
you
do it.
something. I don't know much about this bloke, Grant Brown. I know he's a handsome black fella, right? But I can tell you this. I don't reckon he'll miss this. He's an inspirational player. South Grafton play on the back of him, just like they play on the back of Wicks for Grafton. But he's a good leader, he's a good player, and he will make his presence felt today.
Mate, he's had good look, and he was at my house the other night, and my girlfriend wanted to leave with him.
What was she doing there? What
What
goes
was,
on
I
there?
don't know. Wish he'd stay away.
I don't see the connection there. One's a good sort, one's got a head on him like a beaten favourite.
Yeah. And Grant will fix that up one day. At least you're not calling him Adam today. Yeah, you got the copper phobia off you.
Mate, I've got to say, the referees, they've been good, but some of them look a little bit out of nick, you know, some of these touches and that.
Well, they're not getting the same water that footballers get.
Brownie, mate, this is what dreams are made of. Look at that! Straight between the posts, 6-4, South Grafton. Grafton goes from McGurran Park, West Lawn, qualifying round.
There's the difference right there. Don't you? Daniel Lavender walking the sideline, not playing today, mate. What a loss to the team he is.
Well, I don't know what happened to him, mate, but they're going to miss him strongly this afternoon. The Grafton goes Daniel Lavender. He's been carting them forward every time he's played. They will miss him this afternoon, but I'm expecting his King now. Jason King's on. He will fill them boots.
All right, we've got Brett Wicks, the Superman, coming on too now, Doug.
There's the kick-off by Matt Muller. It's going to be taken down there by Stanley. He'll give it away to Skeen with another good, strong run. He's inspirational. Good run there by Skeen, but a good hit. He's up. Penalty to South Grafton.
They've hit him with the shoulder charge
Dylan
again, Doug.
Collett. What's he doing over there?
They've hit him with the shoulder charge. They got in the last tackle too, but they got away with it.
Okay, mate, well, that's no good doing that over there. Good run by Skeen, and he's been met with a high tackle over there by Collett, and they're going to get the penalty, South Grafton, 20 yards out from their own line. There goes the kick by Stanley. It's going to be just short of the halfway line, Kev. That's a good touch finder.
Yeah, mate, the guys want to be careful here, Doug. This could get away on them.
Okay, Stanley to take the tap. Skeen wants another shot at the title. Look at him go, Kev. It goes out the left-hand side there to Grant Brown. Throws the dummy and goes himself. Up over the quarter line he goes, Brown, before he's wrapped up there by King. And the other defence for Grafton goes, they play the ball. South Grafton right-hand side to Skeen. He drills it up him again, right to the halfway line with another good run there by Skeeny. He'll get up and play the ball. In the dummy up the South Grafton hooker goes, that's Kieran Aaron. Out on the right-hand side they go to, that's Rowan. Is that Rowan Hardy,
No,
Kev?
it's Stanley.
Stanley, sorry. Left-hand side they go now, Grafton through Welch. Cuts out pass there to the halfback McKenzie. Good ball out there to Cooper. Lewis Cooper with a strong run but wrapped up. South Grafton on the attack. Referee says tackle for McGrady. Goes himself, throws a dummy and steps up to the 40-yard line. Last tackle, referee says 6-all from West Lawn. Out the right-hand side, it goes to Stanley. Stanley gets a high kick up. It's taken over there by Mitchy Gorman. But have they got him? No. He's a good player, Kev. Grafton goes now out there through Mitch Lowellback with another strong run out of dummy half. He got up and played. What's going on over there? They've got him in the touch. Penalty. Referee says penalty to Grafton goes. I don't know about that, Kev. I don't know about that. Ghost went down a short blind. They got pushed in the touch. That's their fault.
I think the guys can call themselves lucky that one, Doug. Here he goes, Wicks himself. Yeah, no, there's something wrong there, Doug.
No, they outsmarted themselves there, Ghost. They go down a short blind. They got pressurised over the touchline, and the referee reacted to the crowd again.
Yeah, we don't need any more decisions like that, Doug. Let's have a good game.
Toddy Cameron gives it to Wicks. Wicks with a strong run now. That's a good run by the captain, coach. Up over the quarter line he goes. He'll get up and play the ball. He'll get up if they let him up and play the ball. Referee will get up and penalise him if he don't. He'll play the ball. Cameron, right-hand side, they go through Brett Wicks. Another good strung by the Wicks brothers. A good run there by Brett Wicks. He'll get up and play the ball. Todd Cameron, dummy half. It goes to right-hand side to King. King with a good strong run, and he doesn't know any other way. He's a good player. He'll get up and play the ball.
He's
Todd
lost
Cameron.
that.
He's lost. Penalty. Penalty to Grafton goes. South Grafton too enthusiastic in the play to ball. Austin Cooper, he didn't need to do that, Kev. Grafton, 40 yards out, take the tap.
But it was another soft penalty, Doug. I would have called that a loose carry.
Okay, that's righty Law with a good run there for the Ghost. He'll get up and play the ball. In the dummy half goes Cameron. They need to get off him, South Grafton here. They go out the right-hand, left-hand side there through King. He got a good short pass over there too. I can't see who that is, the 17 Kev for the Grafton Ghost.
He's dropped it anyway, Doug. We've got Hugh
McGrady's got
the ball now.
Oh no, Hugh Stanley's got the ball for South Grafton.
We've got two blokes down for the Rebels, but we've got
He
Brother
plays
Brown
the ball,
and-
the little fullback for South Grafton there. Faulkner, penalty to South Grafton. Good run there by the little fullback for the Rebels. Caught Cameron offside, and referee says penalty to the Rebels. 40 yards out, 6-all Cab. I'm liking what I'm seeing here.
He's called the Grafton captain over to have a talk to him about their offsides. I think, Doug, this could be the last warning.
Mate, we're looking at a completely different South Grafton side than what we seen last week. They've come to play football. They've come to aim up, and I don't know if Grafton's got any answers.
They're enthusiastic today, Doug. They know what a local derby is. They've been in here before. They know it should be bloodbaths, not be nice to each other.
Okay, the referee's had a bit of a yarn to him. He don't like what he sees, and I don't blame him. But anyway, he's going to give the penalty to South Grafton. They're going to find a relieving kick here, Kev, and come out of their own territory. 6-all from McGurran Park West Line. What about our sponsors?
Sponsors today are Gary Gillespie Plumbing, the Village Green Hotel, Natsul Concreting, Ryan Street Servo, and Footlaw and Co Solicitors. We've got the game breaker on the ground here, Doug. This could be telling. If you're gonna get up,
That's
mate.
Grant Brown, mate. He's down there with a busted arse by look at me.
That's the game breaker.
Yeah, have a look at him there. That's not good, mate. He's bruised around the cheek area.
Yeah, my girl won't like him like that.
He's done a heartledge.
Did you get your free sausage last week?
No, mate, they had gravy and I can't eat it. I've got no teeth.
Right, he's up.
All right, Brownie's up. That
won't lay
relieves
there.
me. That relieves the pressure off my call today. Just knowing that he's up off the ground, brother.
Yeah, no. He knows when to slow the game down.
What about
Brownie.
this? He goes out and buys a Toyota like mine, and then rings me up and said, "Where'd you get the bull bar from?" Oh, I found it. Okay,
You got a limp on.
the kick to
He's a
be
bit
taken
ginger,
by
Brownie.
Stanley here. Got to say this, Kev, South Grafton look like the Grafton Ghosts bamboozled here for a minute. They've put the Grafton Ghosts off their game here a little bit. Here we go, Aussie Cooper to take the tap for the Rebels. He gets it out on the right-hand side. No, he doesn't. He goes himself, Aussie. But that's a good run, Kev, a 10-yard finder.
Mate,
He'll
there's
get up
a
and
few
play the
good
ball.
runs today,
In the
Aussie.
dummy half goes Johnson Heron. Out the right-hand side, he goes out there to the...
Lewis Cooper.
That's Lewis Cooper. He'll get up and play the ball, Louis Cooper. In the dummy half goes Heron Johnson. He'll go the right-hand side this time through Joe Rigg. Big Joe Rigg with another strong run up over the half-quarter line with a good run there. Rigg will get up and play the ball. Kieran Johnson in the dummy half. He goes right-hand side through Stanley. A little chip. It's been knocked down there. It's been put down by the Ghost. Knock on there by Denny Wicks. South Grafton going to get a full set of 6. 15 yards out from the line. 6-all. Kev, here we go.
Yeah, Danny's claiming the old charge down then, Doug, but I think he had 2 goes at it.
No, mate, he put his hands in the air. He's charged the wall down, but he definitely played at that, and you can't say that he never.
Yeah, well, he's played at it when it's hit the ground, mate, and knocked it on then. This could be dangerous for him, mate, if they score here, Rebels.
Okay,
It
6-all,
happened, Doug.
Kev. 6-all, my friend. 6-all from McGurran Park West Lawn qualifying semi. Here we go, the Rebels through their fullback. See, they go on the left-hand side for the 12 there, Lewis Cooper. He goes himself, Cooper. He'll get up and play the ball. In the dummy half goes Faulkner. He's been all right, the hooker goes in there now, Kieran Aaron Johnson. He'll go out the right-hand side to McGrady. He's already scored one close to the line, McGrady. Referee says what? He's lost the ball. He's lost the ball.
Yeah, not good play there, but they're at the right
You
end of the
cannot
field.
be serious. Don't do that to me. He's lost it about 5 yards out from the line. Mate, where's his chewing gum?
I don't know, mate. Grippo. We use Grippo at bowls, Doug. But yeah, they look looking dangerous in the Rebels, Doug. Anything could happen then.
Oh, mate, that'd give a Bex a headache. With 5 yards out from the line, second tackle and give it back to him.
Got Austin Cooper on the ground getting a bit of attention from the trainers, Doug. It's been a good battle, hasn't it? good solid game of football, Doug.
Well, mate, I can tell you something. One thing about Aussie Cooper, if he can stay in this game to closing time, Grafton Ghost will know he's there the whole day. And I don't care what you say. He is a good player.
Yeah, mate, they've got to get him more ball, but Doug, I think. Get him flying onto the ball instead of starting all the time.
Well, Kev, I don't know what the Grafton Ghosts are saying to each other, but they better be doing it in ventriloquism because they don't even know what's going on here. They put the ball in out the left-hand side. They go, there's Olsen with another good run. He's a good winger, Kev. I like him. He'll get up and play the ball. In the dummy half goes Blake Windmill. Blake Windmill's on for the Grafton Ghosts. Out of dummy half he goes. Another good strong run there. He'll get up and play the ball. Low back in the dummy half. The referee's not going to like this, Kev. He plays the ball to low back. Low back goes himself. Goes down the left-hand side. It's gone out there to Muller. Good strong tackle out there by Aussie Cooper on Muller. He'll play the ball. In the dummy half goes Lowback. Mitchy Lowback goes. It's been stolen. Referees penalised him. Referees penalised Lewis Cooper there for a one-on-one strip. I don't know what he's doing wrong in that.
He said the markers weren't standing straight, but markers weren't square. Well, it was a good one-on-one strip, but...
Anyway, that was a good contest there. He's been pulled up for not marking up square. Fair enough, so the touch finder to be taken there by Williams for the Grafton Ghosts. 6-all from McGurran Park West Lawn in this qualifying round. Good footy today, Kevy.
Big game of footy today, Doug.
Here we go, the tap to be taken by Muller. He gives it out there to Olsen. Strong run there by Jay Olsen. Up over the 40-yard line he goes for. He's wrapped up in good solid South Grafton defence. In the dummy half goes Windmill. Left-hand side there to King. That's King, is it? I think. Yeah, that's Jason King. He'll get up and play the ball. Blakey Windmill. Left-hand side they go now. That's big Mitch.
Mitchy Wicks will be on the field,
Mitchell
mate.
Wicks, yeah, that's him there now, Mitch Wicks. He'll get up and play the ball. Blake Windmill. He's looking on the left-hand side. He goes out there, throws a dummy, goes to Greenshields, throws a dummy, another dummy, and here we go through Collett. A good strong run, but the Rebels all over him now. Good defence there by South Grafton. Windmill, dummy half, gives it to King. King throws a dummy, goes himself for the line. He's only about 3 yards short of the line. Last tackle. Grafton goes through Williams. He gives it to Muller. They can't stand off Muller like that, Kev. Otherwise, he will score.
Good goal line defence by the Rebels then, mate.
Good defence by South Grafton. They've stopped the Muller from scoring over there. What's the referee going to say here?
Change over.
South Grafton have got the ball.
7 minutes from half time, Doug, we've got.
Okay, 6-all, Kev. Great contest here this afternoon from McGurran Park West Lawn. Beautiful Arby, big crowd, good football. What's better than this?
Nothing.
Manly winning.
Manly.
Okay, at the right-hand side we go through Stanley. Another good run by the big, the captain for South Grafton. He'll get up and play the ball 40 yards out from his own line. In the dummy half goes a little hooker there for the South. That's Karen Johnson-Heron with another good run. Williams wants a quick play to ball, but he can't get it. He gets it now. He goes down the right-hand side to Stanley. He throws a long pass over there to the 5 there. That's Parla Pierce, is it, Kev?
Yeah, Parla Pierce, mate. He's electric
good
too.
there. Pierce there, tackled 40 yards out. Left-hand side, they go through Brown. He give it to Stanley. Stanley with a deep kick. It's going to be taken by Olsen. Good play there by the winger. Good positional wing play. He'll bring it back into the centre field with a good run. He's wrapped up over there by South Grafton. They can't be letting him run that far, Kev.
No, mate.
Get up and play the ball. That's Mitchy Gorman. Mitchy Gorman's coming looking for some work. Out of dummy up he goes, but they've wrapped him up over there. Down they go, Blakey Windmill. Referee says take it back and play it on the mark. Okay, Kev, let's take a quick break for our sponsors, eh?
Mate, sponsors today, Gary Gillespie Plumbing, Village Green Hotel, Natsul Concreting. We've got the Ryan Street Servo and Footlaw and Co Solicitors. Thanks to all them people.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for your input and your backup here for the Grafton Ghosts. I appreciate it. We all do too. Okay, Grafton Ghosts. That's the furthest I've ever seen Butcher Brown kick a ball. Here we go through Jason King.
He wasn't allowed to kick the ball, Doug.
Up over the halfway line, King goes. He'll get up and play the ball. In the dummy half goes Windmill. Gets to the Greenshields. Gives it out there to...
Mitch Wicks, I think
yeah,
it is.
that's Mitchy Wicks. He'll get up and play the ball. Blake Windmill.
Brownie didn't
right
miss
hand
him
side,
either.
Greenshields to Williams. He's put a high bomb up here. There's no one back for South Grafton. Seth Brownie, is it?
No, it's a full-back Faulkner.
Okay, Faulkner, that's a good take back there by him. He covered that ball with a good take. Brings it away from his own line. Rigg in the dummy half. Goes himself to little winger. Brings it centre field before he's wrapped up. It's been stripped off in penalty. Penalty to South Grafton. Referee said held. He had a second go at it. And he's found a penalty there to the Rebels. 6-all. Good relieving penalty there to the Rebels, Kev.
That's good from 5 minutes out from half time. That's timely, Doug. Get up the other field and score now. Could be anyone's game.
Mate, I've got to say this. I would never have thought we're going to be talking about 6-all, 5 minutes from half time.
Who'd ever think of the score would be this today, Doug?
Okay, the Rebels have turned up with more intensity this afternoon. They're taking the game right to the Grafton Ghosts. And here they go now to take the tap through Aussie Cooper. He'll take it there. He'll go himself, Aussie Cooper, with a good run. But he's smashed over there by Muller and also Brett Wicks. He'll get up and play the ball. Heron in the dummy half he goes. Out the right-hand side, McGrady. McGrady steps off his right foot before he's met in some solid defence by Grafton. Goes McLennan. Out the right-hand side they go through Stanley. Cut out past to Brown, throws a dummy himself. Brown goes himself. Good run over there on the right hand side, but good defence by Grafton. Put him down 35 yards out from the Grafton line. South Grafton on the attack through Williams. Good run up to the quarter line by Williams before he's wrapped up. They've got the crowd quiet, Kev.
Very
Here
quiet.
we go. The
Very quiet.
What's the referee going to say? What's he going to say? I reckon it should be another 6 to South here, Kev.
It's called knock on, I think. Yeah, Ghost feed, mate.
Okay, what's he going to rule? Yeah, he's going to give the feed to Grafton Ghosts. Well,
And
that's
they
fair
needed it.
enough
They're
over
busted,
there.
Doug, the Ghosts.
Yeah,
They're
well,
in trouble.
So's the South Grafton bloke. He's down on the ground injured. Okay, 25 yards out from the Grafton Ghost line. 6-all from McGurran Park West on the Sarvi. In this qualifying round, here we go, the Grafton goes right-hand side. They go through Mitchell Oldback. He comes into the back line with a good run off the scrum. Up over the 40-yard line he goes before he's wrapped up. He'll get up and play the ball. Blake Windmill out the right-hand side there to Mitch Wicks. Gives a good ball to King. King takes it up to the halfway line before he's wrapped up. He'll get up and play the ball. The referee's going to say, let him up. He'll play the ball. Windmill. He goes himself, Blake Windmill. Referee's got him, South Grafton. Yeah, too enthusiastic there, the Rebels, Kev. They needed to stay back and stay on side there. They had the initiative in defence and they let them get away with the Ghosts. Now they're going to be on the attack. 4 minutes away from half time. 6-all, Kev. What are we expecting from the Ghosts?
Well, I expect the Ghosts to attack here big time, Doug. They need to score before half time, change this game around. 'Cause they're busted, the Ghosts.
Left-hand side through Muller. He gives a good ball there to Olsen. Good yard pointer by Olsen. Out in front of the post he goes. Windmill. He gives it to Wicks. Off his left foot back into the side he goes. Before he's wrapped up 15 yards out, Wicks. He'll play the ball. Windmill gives it to Greenshields. He threw it to Danny Wicks who didn't want it. He wasn't looking. It's picked up over there by McGrady for the Rebels. That was a try-saving thing there for the Rebels, Kev. Wicks looked dangerous. He's lost it over there. He's given back to South Grafton, and now they're on the attack, the Rebels. About 25 yards out from their own line. Good run there by the South Grafton winger on the far side. That's Paul Pierce, yeah. Out the left-hand side, they go through Stanley. That's Rowan Hewitt.
Rowan Hardy's on the field
Rowan
now
Hardy
for the
now
Rebels.
that's on there for South Grafton. He'll play the ball. Out the left-hand side, they go through the little half back there for South Grafton, McKenzie. The ball's come down. It's picked up there by Rigg. He goes himself, Rigg, back into the centre of the field before he's wrapped up in solid defence. South Grafton, they want it out on the right-hand side. It goes out to Stanley. He's put a little chip over. It's dangerous. It's gone in the touch, but that's all right. They'll get another shot at him here, Kev, South Grafton. 6-all, not far from half-time. This is a game of football.
Great game of footy. Ghosts feed, but Doug. Ghosts will get the last crack here if they get the scrum packed in time. 1 minute to go, ladies and gentlemen, before half time.
Okay, we're 1 minute away from half time. Score from the Frank McGurran field this afternoon. Who would have thought, Kev? 6-all!
Not me, but we're here and we believe it because we can see it, Dougie.
Okay, the ball to go in from Grafton comes out their way. Out the right-hand side, it goes to Olsen with another strong run. Look at him go.
Big run, man.
He can play footy.
Just like Evan.
Play the ball. He's tackled over there by Lukey Welch. He'll play the ball out the right-hand side. They go through Williams. He gives it to Muller. Good pass here. Good pass to Joel Moss. But good tackle there by Rigg. Rigg was all over him. He'll get up and play the ball. Muller goes left-hand side. Williams gives it to Wicks. He gives it to King. King again, off his left foot through the defence, up to the quarter line, he'll get up, he'll play the ball. In the dummy half goes Windmill. He goes left-hand side to Green Shields. He'll give it out there to Lowell back. He's put a kick over. Sorry about the mic being turned off, everybody, but he's put a kick over there anyway.
I'll ultimately see us out to half time, I think, Doug. That's gone into touch. That'll be Nelly the Hooter, I think. Yep. Big game of footy, Doug. Half time, the game still is 6-all.
Well, mate, that's either half time or it's the police. But whichever way, I've got Heidi Dalton here, and I cannot wait to talk to her. Yeah, okay, folks. We thought it might be something different today to have a talk to the girls, the ladies' tag team, stuff that goes on. It's a big part of our game these days. The South Grafton girls come up short against a good Sawtell side today. I've got their captain here, Heidi Dalton. How you going, sweetheart?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Dougie. How are you?
Yeah, fine, thanks, mate. Over the last couple of years, I started to notice that the ladies' tag stuff's people are getting more involved in it. It's a great game, and you all do your clubs proud and all look pretty on the day, and it's a great spectacle, and it's good to see. So, you got beat today, but you're travelling okay?
Yeah, I think we are. We've got another opportunity next week, obviously, where we'll come up against Coffs Harbour to stay in the competition. So, we'll just go back to training this week and work on the areas that need improving to see us get through the next one.
And what's it like having such a hard critic as a husband, a coach like he is? Does he give it to you much up
mate,
there?
We have plenty of words throughout the season to one another. He's my harshest critic, but in saying that, he's also our biggest support as well. So you just sort of got to block out the yelling and stuff like that from the sideline, because he at the end of the day, he means well. But yeah, very challenging at times.
It's a full credit to you. And the girls, they aimed up again today. You've been the benchmarking the girls over the last couple of years. So. It's good to see the Sawtell girls come up with a good side.
Yeah, and look, they always do. It was a grand final rematch from last year, actually, and whenever we come up against Sawtell, they always lift another gear. I think we bring that out in them, so we've got to be able to match that, I think, moving forward for the rest of the season, if we're, even think about taking out another premiership.
Well, you can't take it away from the Sawtell supporters. They come here in numbers all the time. They back their side, and it's good to see them get some result with their travels. And I'm sure that you appreciate that too.
Yeah, absolutely. They've got I think between us and Sawtell, we probably have the biggest fan bases, very passionate about our clubs, go out and play, with heart for the entire match. And, if you're going to lose to a team, you sort of don't mind losing to that sort of enthusiasm as well, I suppose.
But I've got to say this, Heidi, over all the years I've been playing footy and all the stinking hairy men and all the smelly shit that I've smelt, it's such a pleasure to be coming out and watch you girls in your finery playing football. Yous all do us proud, and it's great to have yous over doing what yous are doing. It's making it more interesting for everyone. And I've got to say that I've been a little bit ignorant about it, but it's got me now, and I couldn't go without saying something to you today about it. It's good stuff, and it's really good to see. And the girls are all keen.
Yeah, 100%. Like, from the beginning of the season, the last 3 years, in saying that their commitment's been second to none. Very passionate about it, very passionate about the community and who they represent on the day. We don't get treated any different to the blokes. The club's really, really supportive and just make us feel, really a part of it as well, which is awesome.
Well, I'm just curious about one thing, but when you go into the change room, have you got to tread through a whole heap of snot and dirty bandages and
at times they can get a little bit messy. I think because we're the first cab off the ring, that we kick each day off with the first game, so it's not too bad, but we have experienced some of that grottiness, I guess, that you do see around the dressing sheds from the men.
I used to think playing first grade was a demotion by the time you got
exactly,
in.
Exactly, yeah. So we're pretty lucky in the sense that we get to go in while it's clean, but I'm sure by the end of the day, we certainly wouldn't want to be using them then.
Okay, sweetheart, it's great to have you up here. I'm not going to have much chance to talk to you much more this afternoon, but
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll talk again through the future with your stuff that you do. I'm so proud of you and all the girls for South Grafton and what you do. I'm sure your husband is. It's
Yeah.
great to see, mate, and I hope you can go on with it a little bit better. Not better, but I hope you can
Yeah.
go on and achieve what you're looking
Yeah.
for, because you're a good team and you do everything proud, and it's great for rugby league, and I love it. I really do.
Thank
I really
you.
do.
Yeah, I think it's opened a few eyes. 30 in the competition, and now people are rocking up to watch the girls play. So it's awesome that people are following us as well. It makes a lot better for the sport.
Well, I can't let you go unless I asked you about Zeb. How's he going?
Yeah, he's going really well up on the Gold Coast
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So he's spoiling my two boys who are at boarding school up there, so they get to see a lot of their Uncle Seb, and doesn't change. So he
All
does
right.
not change.
Thank you for coming
Thanks
up
for the
and talking to me,
opportunity.
sweetheart. I appreciate it, and I wish you all the best for the rest of the year, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thanks a
much.
lot. Okay. Have
Say
fun.
hello to your creaky husband for me.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, done.
The raffle for the autographed first grade, with the first grade signatures on it, the autographed jumper. The winning ticket is ticket number 14, Errol Woods. Good on you, Errol. You won the jersey with the signatures of the first grade team on it. So congratulations to Errol Woods, ticket number 14. So we'll get the field cleared, please.
Okay.
The field. Still followed on by the Ghosts.
The Rebels are back, Dougie. Where's
Here
the
we go,
Ghosties?
Kev. Here we go. Second half, mate. 6-all. It doesn't get much better than this, brother, from McGurran Park West Line in front of a big crowd. Here we go. 6-all. Qualifying semi-final. We got game on here, brother.
No one's gone home, Dougie. Rebels
Okay,
are pumped,
South
mate.
Grafton have come out nice and early. They're waiting for the opposition to come out, the local side, the Grafton Ghosts. But I've got to say this, Kev, full credit to the South Grafton Rebels. They got trounced here last Sunday, but they've come back this afternoon and they've aimed up like the real South Grafton side that we're accustomed to.
Mate, they've gone home and done their homework, Doug. They've come out and been really physical today and busted the Grafton Ghosts here today, mate, and it's hurting them.
Well, I've never seen so much talk going on in the Grafton huddle at half time, mate. They're concerned. They're concerned that the Rebels have turned up with a game plan this afternoon, and their game plan is to put the Grafton Ghosts out of this.
Not only that, they're asking the ref a lot of questions, mate. That's how good the Rebels are going.
Okay, the crowd's going berserk over in the grandstand there, Kev. The referee's out here for the second half.
Here
South
we
Grafton
go.
to take the kick off. They take it through their halfback, Mackenzie. He's put a little kick downfield and picked
He
it
got
up.
it.
He's off. Look at him go, Mackenzie, Kev. Good play by the halfback for the Rebels. Caught Grafton goes to sleep. He's still going. He's wrapped up over there now by King. He'll get up and play the ball. In the dummy half goes the hooker for South Grafton. That's the little hooker there, Kieran Johnson Heron. He goes himself out of dummy. Oh no, he got a good ball on the left-hand side out there to McGrady. Well, no, that's Rowan. He'll play the ball. Here we go out there for that's McGrady. McGrady for the line. He goes again. Nick McGrady will get up and play the ball. South Grafton right hand side. They come through Mackenzie. He gives it out there to Stanley. Good ball to Brown. He gives it to the fullback there, Faulkner. The ball's been thrown in the touch. There was no need for that. They rushed their play, Kev. That's bullshit.
No, it wasn't real good football by the Rebels then, mate. They had them on the ropes and the Ghosts. They all in there to hold on the ball, try and get another set of 6, I think.
Well, mate, there's no need for that. That'd give a Bex a headache. They're going down the right-hand side. Third tackle. They throw it in the touch. It's 6-all.
Mate, good start by the Rebels, but...
Mate, I can't help but notice Grafton Ghosts. They're bamboozled, brother. Have a look at them. They're wondering. We've got them thinking here.
I think so, Doug. They don't even want to pack the scrum.
The right-hand side, they go through Muller. I don't know about that thought. But anyway, he's got the ball right out in front of his post. He'll get up and play the ball. In the dummy half goes Windmill. Gives it on the right-hand side there to... that's Olsen. Another good run there by Jay Olsen. He'll play the ball. In the dummy half goes Windmill. Right-hand side, Brett Wicks. Good run by Wicks. Up over the quarter line he goes before he's wrapped up over there by Welch. He'll play the ball. Out the right-hand side to go through Williams. Throws a dummy. Gets it out over on the far side to Olsen again, I think it is. Olsen wrapped up about 10 yards short of the halfway line on the Grafton side halfway. It goes out through Brett Wicks. Out there through Greenshields. Got a ball to Denny Wicks. He got it out there to... that's Collett. Collett got a ball out there. They've been put in the touch, Grafton. South Grafton's defence, great there, Kev.
Yeah, mate, Parlay Pierce just picked him up and threw him over the sideline.
7 fourth prize. Big prize is an orange ticket.
Mate, you and I both know that
Orange ticket B.
young Mitchie there likes to go down that left-hand side, but he was found wanting there. He had no room to go, and the South Grafton defence has bundled him in the touch, mate. What did he expect was going to happen there?
They've done their homework on Mitch Gorman this week, Greg.
Okay, here we go.
Scored 4 tries last week.
09.
I like the way Hugh Stanley's directing the trophy for South Grafton, Kev. He's a good player. Out they go, South Grafton, left-hand side they go now. That's Cooper. That's young Lewis Cooper. Good run there by Cooper, but he's wrapped up. In the dummy half, we'll go through the fullback there. That's Alistair Faulkner. He go on the right-hand side to Nick McGrady. Good run by McGrady, boy. He's met there by Wicks and also Windmill. He'll play the ball. Right-hand side they go. South Grafton, through Welch. Welch with a strong run on the 40-yard line for the Grafton side. He'll get up and play the ball. In the dummy half goes the little hooker. That's Heron. He'll get it out the left-hand side through Mackenzie. Throws a dummy. Gives it to the fullback out there, Faulkner. He's through Faulkner.
He's
good
dangerous,
tackle
Doug.
over there, and that had to be made over there by King. He'll play the ball. South Grafton. Out of dummy half goes the little 2 for him, Tim Rigg. He'll go himself, Rigg. He's about 15 yards short of the Grafton line. He'll play the ball. In the dummy half goes Faulkner. Out the right-hand side they go. Out there through Mackenzie. He gives it out there to Stanley. He puts a chip over, but it's taken down there by Gorman. Mitchy Gorman saves today for the Grafton Ghost. Brings it away from his own line, 10 yards out from the Grafton line. He'll play the ball. Mitch Lowback out of dummy half. He goes Lowback, but he's smashed into the ground over there by Grant Brown and Williams. They won't let him go. He'll get up and play the ball. Windmill, right-hand side. He goes to King. King with a strong run, but he's wrapped up. This is better defence by South Grafton, Kevy. They're going to play the ball. Grafton, Windmill, right-hand side. He goes through Mitchell Weeks, driven into the ground. Good defence over there by the South Grafton Rebels. They play the ball. King with another strong, driven over there. Great, get that in here.
He got it into him.
Right in the side they go through Williams. He's got nowhere to go, Kev. He got a Muller. Muller got it out there. He's got it out on the right-hand side over there to Joel Moss. Moss puts a kick downfield, but it's taken over there by Faulkner for South Grafton. Rigg in the dummy half. He goes to little winger. Good run there by Rigg. That's a good relieving run. He's still playing with him. Referee needs to get him out of there, Grafton. He'll get up and play the ball. Here we go through the winger, South Grafton. Paula Pearce with another good run. Over the halfway line he goes. In the dummy half goes Heron Johnson. Gets it out the left-hand side there through, that's Cooper. Lewis Cooper. Good run there by Cooper, but he's jammed into the ground. He's got nowhere to go. He'll play the ball. Right-hand side, they go South Grafton. Out through Stanley. Another little chip over. He's found space again. It's going to be taken down there by Mitch Lowback. Grafton goes fullback. Here he goes. He's through one gap, but he's wrapped up there by the kicker there, Stanley. He'll get up and play the ball. Greenshield's in the dummy half. They want to go right-hand side to Collett. He goes himself, Collett. Good run. He drags him up over the quarter line. He'll get up and play the ball, Dylan Collett. In the dummy half goes Windmill. Gives it out to King. Look at him go, Kev King. He can play footy. He'll get up and play the ball, Windmill. Left-hand side, they go through Denny Wicks. Denny Wicks goes himself up through the hole in the middle. Good run there by Wicks, but he's wrapped up over there by Felch for South Grafton. He'll get up and play the ball. Look at Windmill. He wants a quick ball. He's not going to get it. Referee, what's he doing? Out the right-hand side, they go through Brett Wicks. He gives it out there to Greenshield. Throws the dummy cut-out pass. They've thrown it forward. Grafton goes in the horrors, Kev.
Penalised for a Shepherd, mate. He's gone beyond the second row then.
Penalty to South Grafton. Grafton Ghost. I reckon they're in the horrors, my friend.
They're rattled, mate. The Rebels are well on top in this game, mate, what I've seen so far. Not the same team as last week, is it, Doug?
Mate, I'm impressed by the South Grafton play, and I'm also impressed with the captain's leading role out there, Stanley. He's just directing it to his suit, what suits him here.
Now, I heard a rumour last week, Doug, that Ghosty Boys celebrated at the Grafton Club by singing the Rebels victory song out the back patio.
Well, you'll do that at your own peril.
I think
okay, here we go through Aussie Cooper. Good run by Austin Cooper. Up to the quarter line he goes, nearly to the halfway. Down the right-hand side they go. That's through Lewis Cooper. But he's driven in good defence there. He didn't want that ball and running onto that very strong there, Kev, and he got greeted with the defence that he needed. Here we go now through McGrady. Another strong run, Kev. How good's he been today?
Big day. First venture out in front row, I think, Doug, but he's had a great game.
Okay, South Grafton. Here they go through Stanley. He's going to throw it back down the left-hand side. Gives a good ball there to Mackenzie, the little halfback. He's not that little either, Kev. He's a big, long fella.
Mate,
he should be continued for a halfback.
He's been in everything but today, Doug. Gee, he impresses me as a footballer.
Okay, here we go through Stanley. What a good kick here. He's going to find touch deep into Grafton's territory, Kev. That's a great kick. Great set of 6 by South Grafton. They're all over him, my friend.
Mate, it's a big kicking game by Hugh Stanley all day, mate. He's been turning the Grafton Ghost defence around all day, mate. It's tiring him out.
Mate, he's an impressive player, and he has been for a lot of years, Hugh Stanley. But he's directing this to suit him, mate, and he's coming out in front at this stage.
Mate, he's got him on top at the moment, but there's still 6-all on the scoreboard, Doug. Anything can happen here.
Mate, 6-all from McGurran Parkfield West Lawn on a Sunday afternoon. South Grafton versus Grafton. Doesn't get any better.
Not for me, Doug. I don't know about the Ghosted supporters right of us here, but it's not real good for him at the moment.
Okay, here goes Williams. Here he goes, Kev. This is what we know he can do. He's gone with a good run, but he's belting it into the ground there. But he's made a lot of yards there for the Grafton Ghost. In the dummy half goes Gorman. Gives it out there to Collett. Collett with a good run. He goes good, Kev. He's up over the quarter line. Penalty the Grafton Ghost. South Grafton. Brownie's got 10 minutes. He's given Brownie 10 minutes.
It wasn't even worth a penalty, what I was saying, Doug, to get 10 minutes out of that. What's going on in this? He's had a brain explosion, this ref.
Oh, mate, they didn't need that, South Grafton.
Mate, we had a great game of football.
Now he's been sent off. Their inspirational leader, Grant Brown. He's given a little bit of cheek over there to Muller.
Yeah, I don't think the crowd come to watch that from the ref, mate.
But anyway, the referee's found an infringement there. He sent Brownie off for 10 minutes. That's not good. Grafton Ghosts have got the ball 40 yards out from the South Grafton line. They're on the attack now, Kev. 6-all from McGurran Park West Lawn. What about some sponsors, mate?
Sponsors today, Gary Gillespie Plumbing, Village Green Hotel. We've got Nat Sewell Concreting, Ryan Street Servo, and Footlaw & Co Solicitors. Thanks to all them people.
Okay, Kev, they're giving Brownie a razz as he goes up through the grandstand there. But he's all right. He'll in South Grafton have got the ball now through Denny Wicks. He gives it away there to Mitchell Olback, left-hand side. They go on the attack. Grafton goes. But the Rebels have got him in the touch, Kev. The Rebels have put him in the touch.
Lyman's got a flag. A good play to Rebels.
South Grafton defence was superb over there. I can't understand why these wingers for Grafton keep not trusting South Grafton's defence. They're bundling them in the touchdown there.
You know, the wingers weren't real smart nowadays either, Doug. But anyway.
Mate, great play there by the South Grafton Rebels. They've been had a player sent off for 10 minutes. They're down to 12 men, but they never stopped trying then and got the Grafton defence into the touch line. They're going to get a scrum feed. Loose head, 15 yards out from their own line, Kev. Good play there by South Grafton.
Yeah, mate, Jeff Skeen back on the field now, Doug. This could be dangerous for the Ghosts.
He's been inspirational, Kevin. He always is, Jeff Skeen. The ball to go in from Stanley. Comes out South Grafton's way. Austin Cooper standing in a line with a good run. He gets rid of it. He gets it out the batter to his brother. That's Lewis Cooper. Here he goes, Louis Cooper with another good run. Good run there by the two Cooper boys.
Great
good
run.
play there by South Grafton. In the dummy half goes McKenzie. Gives it to Skeen. He's not going to muck around up over the court. He's got rid of it. Out the back to McKenzie. He gives it to McGrady. McGrady palms away one, but he's gone down on his leg there. He looked like he hurt himself, Nick McGrady, but he'll get up and play the ball. South Grafton out through McKenzie. They go Welch. Welch with a run. Up over the quarter line. Good strong run by Welch, but wrapped up. Solid Grafton defence. Muller in particular. Left-hand side they go through McKenzie. He's put a little left kick downfield. Will it find touch over on the far side? No. It's taken over there by Jay Olsen. Grafton's winger over on the far side in front of the big beer stand over there, Kev. And he's wrapped up by Aussie Cooper. Penalty to Grafton. Penalty to Grafton. Kevy, there's no need for that.
Well, I didn't see much in it, but it's claiming a swinging arm, Doug, but a bit far for us to see.
Aussie Cooper a bit enthusiastic in the tackle there. Give him a little bit to go on what for. Right in front of the referee, and he wasn't going to hesitate in penalising him for that, Kevy.
Yeah, mate. They had him in good field position too, Doug. This will get him out of trouble, the Ghosts. Good kick from the sideline.
Good touch
by
finder
Muller.
over there by Muller. He'll take the tap, gives it to Jay Olsen. Olsen with another strong run. He goes all right, Kev. I don't mind him. Even though my son's going out with his sister. He'll play the ball. Left-hand side, they go through King. He'll go strong, King, but wrapped up there by Stanley. Good lead and play there by the captain for the Rebels. King to get up and play it. In the dummy half goes Cameron. Left-hand side to Wicks. Good run by Wicks. He takes it up over the halfway line. Wrapped up over there by by, that spells Welch, I mean. Out through Green Shields, they go back to Dylan Collett. He gets out of one tackle. He's still going. He comes to Lewis. Lewis lets him go, Lewis Cooper. But he's wrapped up over there now. They've lost the ball, Grafton. But the referee said that's all right. Last tackle. In the dummy half goes Cameron. Right-hand side to go to Williams, the halfback. He puts a little grubber kick through. It's been picked up again by Grafton. And the referee says we're going to have a changeover.
Yeah, good defence, the Rebels. Man down at the moment. I suppose it's even the game out. Like they were a man on top there for a while, the Rebels, weren't they?
Yeah, that's outstanding play by South Grafton over there. Down a man. Grafton with a full content. They went down the right-hand side, but the Rebels got across there in defence and nullified it.
They did nullify it, Doug.
Here we go through Skeen. Here he goes again, Skeen. He's left it behind. It's on. There's a blue on, Kev. There's a blue on, brother. Here we go. Yeah, a little bit over enthusiastic to go there. Skeeny knocked it on. He knew he knocked it on, and then they give him a raz, mate, and he didn't like that.
Yeah, Vincent's going to give him a few words there and patted him on the back. Skeeny didn't like it, got up and threw him upside down, but they'll get over it.
Well, mate, it all boils down to the pressure that South Grafton's got the Grafton Ghost under. You could see their reaction when Skeen knocked it on there. They're grasping at straws at the moment.
Yeah, I think it goes back to a wrong decision. No, 10 minutes into the bin, Doug, that kills the side in semi-final time.
Yeah, I don't get that, but anyway, in saying that, though, the South Grafton Rebels aren't going to go away today, brother. They're going to stay until closing time, and Grafton better be on their best behaviour. Otherwise, they're going to put them to the sword, I reckon.
Yeah, they could do, mate. They've got to control themselves. No more penalties, the Rebels. They've got to calm down. It's going to be hard enough to hold them out with one man down anyway, Doug.
Mate, I can't help but think this is only going to spur South Grafton on to some stronger defence now. We've got a Grafton player sent for 10 minutes. Well, that's fair enough, Kev. Yeah. There was no need for that aftermath. Well, there was no need for that afterbirth.
He's probably deserved it more than Grant Brown did, actually, Doug.
Well, that's got us back to level now. That's better. Now we've got a 6-all contest. Now we've got 12 on 12. Now we've got a game of footy again.
We've got a big game again, Doug.
Okay, Kev, I've got to say this, mate. In all the time I've been calling this year, I haven't seen Grafton so worried. They're shell-shocked, my friend.
I'm shocked, Doug. Did you expect this result here today?
No, but I can tell you the crowd over on the Eastern Hill did. They've come here expecting it. Listen to them.
They're not going anywhere, Doug. They're pretty quiet.
Okay, good touch finder there by South Grafton. They're going to be on the attack here, Kev. Through Aussie Cooper, He'll take the tap. He goes himself. Strong run. They need to get onto him. He'll bust them. He'll get up and play the ball. In the dummy half goes the... the referee can't be serious. Grafton were all offside there. Yep. That's Lewis Cooper with a good run. But, Kev, they were all offside the Ghost.
Yeah, I've got to agree with you, Doug.
Where's he going to stand? How's he going to know they're onside there?
Wicks
go out the right-hand side, South Grafton, through Stanley. It goes out there. Williams has put it down. No, Kev, they didn't need that.
Oh, no.
Grafton Ghosts with good pressure there have put the pressure on the Rebels. They've come up with a knock on 5 yards their side of the halfway. Grafton Ghosts are going to love this now.
Yeah, no, they put them back on the attack, but we're still down to 12 men each, but and the Rebels will get their sin bin back first, Doug. Anything could still happen here.
Mate, this is a good game of football. I'm here to suggest to you this afternoon from McGurran Park, West Lawn. Qualifying, Sammy? No one would have known they were qualifying into today.
Yeah, mate, look at them. They're all busted. They're all tired and sore, mate, because it's been that physical here today.
Okay, the ball goes in from Green Shields. They put a slow move down the left-hand side with Cameron. He's put a kick through for Lowellback. Will he get it Lowellback? He does, but he's barreled in the touch. Great defence by South Grafton, Kev. Lowellback got it back from the kick, but they put him in the touch.
Linesman got the flag up. Rebels will get the ball back here, Doug.
Quicksilver play by the Ghost on the left-hand side. They've tried to score a try down there on the first tackle, but South Grafton were all over him, my friend.
Mate, they was on too, mate. They were lucky then, the Rebels. They caught him napping a bit. Huey Stanley went up quick in defence and Toddy got under his shoulder and took off.
Okay, mate, we're back to 12 men all on both sides. Both sides have got 12 bound to 12 men. We've got 2 blokes in the bin for 10 minutes. It's 6 all from McGurran Park West Lawn. Sunday afternoon, mate. This is giving me a hard on.
A hard on, right? We'll give the... We'll get the sponsors a bell while you're dealing with that, Doug. Sponsors for today are Gary Gillespie Plumbing, Village Green Hotel, Nat Sewell Concreting, Ryan Street Servo, and Foot Law and Co Solicitors. Thanks to all them people.
Mate, very impressive stuff here by the Rebels. Here we go at the left-hand side through Cooper. Good, mate, he's been good today, Lewis Cooper, Kevy.
Oh, mate, he's been
good
solid.
run there
Both
by
Cooper
him.
boys.
In the
goes
dummy
his
half
brother.
goes Austin Cooper, his brother, with another good run out of there. Look at him go, Kev. Good run. He's
Hey.
been a big difference for South Grafton today, Aussie Cooper. Make no mistake about that.
He hasn't
Down the
shirked his
left-hand side to
duties,
go. Through that little hooker,
Kieran Johnson.
Kieran Johnson.
Oh, he's lost it.
He's lost it. Great defence there by Grafton, Ghost. They slammed him into the ground, and as a result, he's lost it, Kev. But that was good defence there by Grafton.
Mate, few mistakes creeping in the game now, mainly because they're both tired, Doug. It's been a big physical game here today.
Mate, this is what games are all about. The closeness of it. 6 all. It's an arm wrestle. We've got 12 players on both sides. It's down to this now, Kev. Who's going to crack, brother? Who do you reckon?
I reckon the Ghosts will crack. Honestly, Doug, when Graham Brown, the game breaker, gets back on this field, it's going to be dangerous. One man up then.
Anyway, I can just imagine how he'll be snoring over there, Brownie. He won't like this, and he'll be looking forward to getting back out here for the remainder of this second half, Kev, and he'll make his presence felt.
Mate,
but in saying that, can he come back out at 6 all?
Mate, I hope so, Doug. It's only got to be a minute or 2 left, but see what they do with this set of 6 to Ghosts.
Okay, Green Shields, left-hand side, it goes out there for Mitchy Lowback. He throws a dummy. Look at him step, Kev. He's got more steps than the Opera House, but he's wrapped up over there. In good defence by South Grafton. They don't need to go on with it, though. Skeeny needs to let him up. He'll play the ball. Muller in the dummy half, gives it there to King. Another strong run by King before he comes to the South Grafton defence, and he's wrapped up 20 yards out from the South Grafton line. Mitchell Wicks with a run. Off his left foot he goes. Up to the defence before they wrap him up. Good defence there by Stanley. At the left-hand side, good play there by Stanley. He's gone in the dummy up and got Todd Cameron trapped. Good play there by Stanley. He's been the difference today, Kev.
Yeah, the man of match effort so far today.
Here we go again, Stanley again. He's got out the left-hand side, Green Shields. Wicks puts a kick in. It's wrapped up there. Oh, no, South Grafton. Oh, Mitchy Gorman was going to score, but he dropped it. He only had to pick it up and put it down. Knock on both ways, but South Grafton with the first one. Grafton are going to get a full set of 6, 5 yards out, Kev. This gives me a heart attack.
No, lucky the Rebels then, mate. Mitchy should have scored there, but I think he's had a look at the ball and he thought it had teeth. It was going to bite him.
Mate, they're playing on a string. It's under 12 level.
Right, 10 seconds to the sin bin player comes back on the field for the Rebels, Doug. Grant Brown. Here he comes.
Yeah, that other bloke got 10
Rebels
off,
are
2
back.
minutes behind him too. Make sure he stays there till then. Here we go, South Grafton through Welch with a good run. He'll get up and play the ball. Out the left-hand side, they go through McGrady. Steps up his left foot and goes hard up to the line. Makes good ground McGrady before he's wrapped up. 6 all, Kev, who is still going here. 12 men on both sides. Here we go through, that's young Michael, Timmy Rigg with a good run. Rigg, he's been good today, the winger, Kev.
Yeah, both wingers have been good
here
for
we
the
go,
Rebels.
Skeeny. Look at Skeeny, got rid of the collet. Go away, he said. But the Grafton Ghost defence come across with Denny Wicks with strong defence on Skeen. He'll play the ball. Out the left-hand side they go. Brown's back on now. There's that Grant Brown with a good run. He slots him away, but he gets up now. He'll get up and play the ball. In the dummy half goes Heron Johnson. Right-hand side he goes through Stanley. Another touch finder by Stanley. Good settling play there by the captain for South Grafton. He's found touch about 35 yards out from the Grafton line. 6 all from West Lawn, Kev. What a game of footy.
Big game of footy, mate. Joe Rigg on for Jeff Skeen now, mate. Sure we'll get another... See Jeff Skeen later on in the match, I think, Doug.
No, he goes all right, big Joe Rigg, Kev. He's a
mate,
big
does his
boy.
job.
He's only young. He hasn't been in first grade long, but he's taken it by the horns, mate, and he makes good ground for the Rebels. And off the back of some of those runs that he's been doing, they've been juicing some good football to South Grafton boys.
And what about his father here, Peter Rigg? Isn't he a good water boy?
Oh, mate, he's a legend. Out the right-hand side they go now. There's Jay Olsen with another good run. He'll get up over the quarter line. He left Lewis Cooper in his wake. He'll play the ball. In the dummy half goes Cameron. Out on the right-hand side, that's Joel Moss. The referees found South Grafton inside the 10, Kev. They don't need that!
No. Mistakes and penalties costing the Rebels at the moment, Doug. They need to calm down.
Now Grafton will go deep on the attack now. No, they take a quick tap through Wicks. He sees the hole and goes for it. Well, look at that for a run, Kev. But good defence there by South Grafton. Put on the ground by Welch. He'll play the ball, Cameron. He goes there to Ben McLennan. Good tackle again. That's Joe Rigg. He'll play the ball, Cameron. Left-hand side, Green Shields. Goes himself to 5'8". He's been belted into the ground over there by Brown. Penalty. The referee just doesn't like how tough Brown is.
Yeah, he's not up for the physical part of the game here today, the ref. Let's hope you don't send him again.
Oh, mate, you can't. Look, there was nothing wrong with that, Kev, by Brown. They're going to have a shot, Grafton, and they need to.
They're paying respect to the Rebels' defence there, Doug, taking
Well,
the
mate,
2
that's
points.
telling the story by these guys taking a shot at goal here. It's 6-all. We're 20 away from full time, and they're taking a shot at goal. I reckon they're shitting their pants.
I'd say so. They've had them pulled down today. Do you have a look if they shit them or what? But anyway, Doug, guess who is laughing at them?
Our sponsors.
The Cops Comets are sitting at home loving this, mate. Big physical game here today for next week. But our sponsors of today are Gary Gillespie Plumbing, Village Green Hotel, Nat Sewell Concreting, Ryan Street Servo, and Foot Law & Co. Solicitors.
Okay, thanks to all those guys. Appreciate that. I'm sure Gary Gillespie and the Grafton Ghosts do. They love your input. Couldn't do it without you, so thank you, everyone. And yeah, it's good to be able to get up here and give you some mention from time to time through the call. Okay, Toddy Cameron, he's got it lined up a little bit to the left of the uprights here. He shouldn't have any trouble kicking this. Grafton Ghost should take an 8-6 lead with about 20 minutes to go, Kevin. He's done that. He's put it straight between the posts, Todd Cameron. Grafton Ghost 8, South Grafton 6.
You'd expect him to kick that one, Doug, that close. But yeah, mate, it's a big game of footy, mate. Rebels are right in this.
Mate, they've had some inspirational players today, South Grafton. None better than Hugh Stanley, but Grant Brown, he never stops trying. The Rigg boys, they've had a good game, mate.
Mate, Austin Cooper, he's made him a lot of yards today too, mate. Been very enthusiastic, Austin.
Yeah, all over the park, South Grafton have been good, mate. They haven't had a bad player. Very impressed with the turnaround from last week by the South Grafton Rebels.
But for the Ghosts, the 2 front rows and Ben McLennan have impressed me, Doug.
Okay, that's a
Toddy
deep kick.
Cameron out of dummy half.
It's a deep kick taken down there by Mitchell Lowell back for the Grafton Ghost. He gives it away there to
Riley Law's back on.
Riley Law with a good run, but he's wrestled into the ground. Fair dinkum South Grafton defence over there. They'll play the ball, Grafton. It goes out there through Ben McLennan. Good run up there by McLennan. Up over the 40-yard line he'll go before he's wrapped up. He'll get up and play the ball, Cameron. Right-hand side they go through Slater. Slater is it. He'll get up and play the ball. In the dummy half goes Cameron out the right-hand side. They go through Benny McLennan. Good run, but wrapped up there by Welch. He's all over him. He'll play the ball. In the dummy half goes Cameron out the left-hand side to Green Shields. He's put a good kick down there, but the winger for South Grafton, Pierre Parlow, was all over that. He was awake to it. Good play there by the winger for South Grafton. Brings it back into centre field about 30 yards out from his own line. He'll play the ball. Left-hand side, they go through Welch. Solid defence by Grafton goes. That was a good solid hit over there by
big front rows tackle there.
Here we go now through Stanley with another good run by the captain. Good run. He'll get up and play the ball. In the dummy half goes Williams. Williams wants to go right. He'll feign and go left. He goes out there to Joe Rigg. Standing shallow, but he still makes good yards, Rigg. He's still going. He'll get up and play the ball. South Grafton through their little hooker, Kieran Johnson. He gives it out to Brown. He's put a little chip over. Oh! He's gone for it. He's knocked it on. What a great play there by Brown. But he's put it down on the ground. He's been hurt too, Grant Brown. The referee's going to stop it here. He's been hurt, Brown. That was a good play there by him. He almost pulled off a Cossack stunt, Kev, and he's been hurt in the duration.
He's played a bit for the Cossacks too down at Iluka there, Doug. Yeah, no, we don't want to see that sort of stuff, mate. That's an ugly fall there. Let's hope the boy's all right.
No, it was all in the contest of the play, Kev. There was nothing illegal about
Yeah,
that.
nothing
It was a
illegal.
contest for the
Just-
ball. He's gone up for it. He's almost pulled off a Cossack stunt. I couldn't believe it, but he's dropped it. And South Grafton are going to get loose head and feet against him here, about 20 yards out from the line. Here goes Dr. McGuinness. What's he going to find?
I don't know. What do you reckon he'll find? He's asking the question. What about getting
No, he's
tackled
not
in the
good,
air,
Brownie,
Doug?
mate. He's got to go. He can't even see. But he's
You're
going to
right.
stay. Look, he'll stay.
He'll stay all day, Brownie.
He won't go up. There's no way. Mate, he's red on possum meat and Billy T. I know he is. Okay, Grafton have got the ball, Kev, about 30 yards out from their own line through Mitchie Gorman. South Grafton with a chip through, been knocked on there by Grant Brown, trying to get the ball back for his side. Grafton Ghosts have got it now. They lead 8 points to 6, Kev. We're about 15 minutes away from from full time. Sorry, it's been a good game of football to Sabi.
Very good game of football, Doug. Much to our surprise, actually. Rebels have been right in it all day, mate.
Okay, Grafton to play it. In the dummy half goes Todd Cameron. Right hand side he goes to Ben McLennan with another strong run. But Grant Brown slams him into the ground. Good tackle there by Brown. He'll play the ball. Cameron dummy half. Is that Slater?
That's it. Adam Slater with
Yeah,
the ball.
that's
Grant
Slater.
Brown
Good run
serving
there
him
by
up, mate,
Slater.
giving him a bit of
Brownie
hometown
with another
punishment.
tackle. Here we go on the left hand side now through Riley
Oh.
Law. Good run there by Law, wrapped up by Williams and also Brown. Brownie's made the last 4 tackles. Ben
Yeah,
McLennan, a ball back here.
Five
Brownie's
tackles.
made 5 in a row, Kev. There's 5 tackles from Grant Brown, and they think he was going to miss him when he was in the bin. Of course they did. Left hand side, they go through Wicks. He's got it out there to
Oh,
Collett. Collett was unlucky to hang on to that ball.
He's
He's
got
still
him for the
going.
bubble.
Yeah, the referee says that'll do.
Danny Wick's not happy with that decision from the linesman.
No, the referee's going to give it to South Grafton here, isn't he, Kev?
Yeah, no, he's caught a knock on.
It's a
Change over to South
changeover.
Grafton.
Yeah, he's going to give the ball to South Grafton. 5 yards out from their own line with a changeover. Grafton Ghost got caught. 6 tackle with the ball. They'll play the ball. 8 points to 6. Grafton Ghost lead from West Lawn this afternoon, McGurran Field. No one's gone home, Kev. They're all still here.
Why would you, Doug? It's a big game of football here today.
Penalty!
Oh, he's got him a
penalty to
penalty.
South Grafton. He's found Grafton guilty of something there. High tackle, Kev, I think.
Yeah, he's got a bit of niggle in the toe of the ball. Yeah, swinging arm.
Okay, I've got to say again, Kev, without the risk of repeating myself, Huey Stanley's captaincy this afternoon has been, bar none, the best I've seen by a captain for a long time. He's playing it at his pace, not theirs.
Got to agree with you, Doug, mate. Huge
And it's
captain's
worked
knock
out good
today.
for him. It's worked out good for him so far, the Rebels.
You can
Here
tell
we go.
he's played some big-time games before, Doug. He knows
Mate,
what to
he's
do.
a good footballer.
He knows how to guide him around a football field, he does.
Okay, he's going to take it here now, Stanley. Left-hand side, it goes to McGrady. Nick McGrady, flat-footed but still made good ground. He's wrapped over there by Ben McLennan. He'll play the ball. Johnson Heron out the right-hand side. They go through Joe Rigg. Joe Rigg with another, drove into the ground. But the referee said that's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. Danny
him,
Wicks
bud, it's
drove
hurt
him.
him.
There was nothing wrong with that tackle, Kev.
Yeah, I didn't know.
No,
got
there
him
was
on the
nothing
level.
wrong
I don't
with
think
that.
he got him over
Apart
the
from
access,
it was a
mate.
good hard tackle by Denny Wicks for Grafton Ghost. You can't say there was anything wrong with that.
No way, mate. On our day, we'd be patting you on the back for doing that one, eh?
Oh, apart from the fact that it's hurt Joe Rigg, but mate, he was driven into the ground by a good defensive tackle there by Wicks for Grafton
He's
Ghost.
up, but he's getting up. He's
He'll
right.
get up all right. Don't worry about that. But inspiration goes on the side of the Grafton Ghost there through their captain.
Yeah, no, his dad, Pete, said give him some sort of massage or something at the moment, Doug. Don't know what's going on there, but surely he'll get up in a minute and play that ball. I think
Mate,
he's just a
been
bit
impressed
winded.
with the turnaround from South Grafton from one week to the other.
Oh, I'm
from
very
last
impressed,
week's
mate.
trouncing to this week's contest, mate. They've aimed up today. Very, very proud of the boys.
Very much so, but Same time, mate. Grafton aren't their normal selves.
No, well, that's it. But you got to give it to South Grafton for putting them off their game, mate. So
For sure, mate.
The Rebels have taken it to them in all aspects of the game. Grafton Ghosts at this stage are in front, but I don't think we've seen the last of this game.
I don't know,
Out the
hey.
left-hand side, they go the Rebels. He goes out there through Lewis Cooper. He gives it to his brother Austin, and he's driven into the ground on the halfway line over there. In a good tackle there by Joel Moss. He'll play the ball. Oh, Austin Cooper's lost it in the play the ball, Kev.
Yeah, he's got up a bit gingerly, tried to
He's
play
got
the
up with a
ball.
cramp and he couldn't get his leg onto the ball, and the referees found an infringement there. They didn't need that, Kevy.
Yeah, mistakes have cost them big time in the second half. The Rebels, Doug, they started on fire. Still right in the contest, but Doug.
Yeah, that was just unlucky there by Aussie Cooper. He got up to play the ball, found himself with a cramp, couldn't get his foot down onto the ball. Therefore, it's a loose play the ball, and the referee says scrum, Grafton loose head and feet, about 10 yards short of the halfway line. Grafton Ghosts lead 8 points to 6, Kevy.
We give the sponsors a bell, Doug. We've got Gary Gillespie Plumbing, Village Green Hotel, Nat Sewell Concreting, Ryan Street Survey, and Foot Law and Co Solicitors. Thanks to all them people. Ghosts on the attack now.
Okay, Grafton goes on the attack now. Over the quarter line they go through Riley Law,
I think, Doug, yep.
Law. Over the right-hand side, they go now through Williams. He gets the ball back on the inside there to Mitchell Lolback. Lolback stands out on one tackle, gets out another one. He's still going Lolback. He's about 15 yards out from the South Grafton line. This is looking dangerous for the Rebels now, Kev. They're down 8 points to 6. Right-hand side, they go through Muller. Muller throws a dummy, goes himself. He's still going Muller. Gets the ball out the back to Cameron. Cameron steps off his left foot, goes himself. He's over. He'll score, Cameron.
No, he's
No, he
short.
won't. No, he won't. South Grafton have pulled him up about 5 metres short of the line. Good defence over there. I thought he was going to score for all money. Here they go, left-hand side, Grafton through Williams. It goes to Green Shields. Out to Denny Wicks. He goes through one tackle, but he comes to Brown.
He's lost that.
Brown's got it. They've knocked it on Grafton. Good defence there by Grant Brown.
Grant
Brown again.
How good a footballer is he, Doug?
What an inspirational player.
Jeez.
He's a great player.
He's a good-looking bloke too. Righto, Rebels, can they work their way out of their own half, Doug? They need to score some points, get up the other end. Time's running out for them.
Okay, mate, they're at the wrong end of the field, but the scoreboard's on their side. 8 points to 6, Grafton lead. South Grafton can go the length here if they try.
Mate, they've got a number of players who can score. Don't you worry about that. I think it's up to Huey, but what's he going to do? He's going to guide him up the other end of the field, Doug? Geez, had a big day today.
Well, mate, all they need to do is get to their kick here, Kev, the South Grafton Rebels. They need a good full set of 6, get out of here, not lose it on the first, second, third, fourth, or whatever tackle, but let's make some ground for the Rebels. This has been too good a game to go down at this point.
Mate, it's been a great game of football today. Never expected it, but we got one.
No, they've outsmarted themselves, Kev. That's what I just said. That's what I just said. No talk, no yap.
Yep, that's what happens, Doug. Getting late in the game, but Doug, they're obviously tired, making a few mistakes creeping in here now.
Well, I bet you Grafton Ghosts get some yap here from this scrum feed, Kev. They won't be found guilty of not yapping. They'll get plenty of talk on here. And South Grafton will be lucky if the Ghosts don't put this beyond doubt now.
We've got a blood bin here, have we? Toddy Cameron, blood coming out the nose. Budger Brown, tending to him there.
Well, Budger will only be telling him the pain's only weakness leaving the body, my brother. Get back on side, get in the scrum, do what you got to do. Let's play football.
That's it, mate.
Okay, Grafton to feed the scrum through Green Shields. It comes out through Cameron. He gives it out to Muller, run around with Green Shields. There's a move on here. Oh, he's knocked it on. That's the first time I've ever seen Jay Olsen shoot himself.
Mate, that was a shocking pass by Green Shields. Shocking pass. Mate, he's entitled to drop that. But Rebels caught him napping again. Good defence by the Rebels.
Well, mate, I don't know if Grafton can afford to do this because whether they believe it or not, and I do, I can believe that we can go the distance here and shell shock these guys if they're going to keep coming up with that rubbish.
I believe it, Doug. You know we can. Just need to hang on to the ball about the Rebels, same as the Ghosts.
Here we go, through Stanley. He's been dangerous all day, Kev.
Great football.
He's put on a lot of conditions since I seen him last time, Kev, but he still plays good football.
Mate, he finds it hard to drive past McDonald's, I hear.
He's been good, the little hooker today too, Kev.
Yeah, mate, off the...
Little Kieran Johnson Heron.
Yeah,
He's
mate.
been good.
Put him
He'll
off the
play
wing
ball.
last week.
Out they go through Mackenzie. Left-hand side, that's Welch, is it? No.
Yeah.
Is that Welch?
Lewis Cooper. I
Lewis
think.
Cooper.
No, it was Welsh.
It was Welch. He'll play the ball out the... This is Lewis Cooper. That's a good run by Louis. Up to the halfway line. Good, strong run by him.
Jeff Skeen back on the field,
Skeen
Doug.
back on now. He's looking to want the ball, Skeen. Louis Cooper having trouble to get up off the ground. It comes out through Stanley. He goes back inside the Skeen. And he's put it on the ground.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting the ball, and I think Huey decided to give it to him at the last minute there.
Well, didn't the cheer go up from the Grafton crowd then, Kev, when Skeeny put it on the ground? Because he could have made another 20 yards up the middle there, but he's put it on the deck. Grafton ecstatic at that.
Yeah, mate, it's a matter of a bit of trouble there. I think...
Righto, Kev, he's centre field halfway, 8-6.
He's getting too many chances with this bloke, but he's sending him off the field, I think.
I don't know about this, Kev. Toddy Cameron getting some attention down here, and the crowd's wanting the game to get on with it. They're blaming the referee for holding play up here deliberately for Grafton goes. Oh, he's penalised South Grafton in the scrum, Kev. Yeah. He's penalised South Grafton for hooking for the ball.
Front row struck for the ball there, Doug. Not heard of nowadays.
Okay, Greenshields has got the ball. He's going to give it to Williams. Williams going to take the kick for touch for Grafton goes. 8 points to 6. Grafton goes lead from McGurran Park West Lawn. We can't be too far away from full time, Kev. This is the last hurrah for South Grafton.
Toddy Cameron looking like the mummy down there, Doug.
Okay, he gets a good ball out on the right-hand side to Denny Wicks with a strong run. Wicks up over the quarter line, but he's smashed into the ground. Good defence by South Grafton. They're not going to go away, Kevy.
No way,
he'll
mate.
play the ball. In the dummy half goes Cameron. It goes out on the right-hand side to McLennan. Gives a good ball out there to Law, is it? They'll play the ball right-hand side. They go through...
I think it's Slater, Doug.
That's
Adam Slater.
Good run by Slater. Toddy Cameron in the dummy up. He's busy. Right hand side, Williams. There's danger here. It goes to Lowback. There's danger over on the right side, Kev, for South Grafton. But they've wrapped him up. Good defence over there on Lowback. He'll play the ball. Dummy up. They go out through Williams. He throws a long cut-out pass. They're just hoping here, Kev. It goes to Wicks. He's going to throw it to Collett. Collett driven in a good tackle over there. Great tackle by South Grafton. Last tackle, they go to Gorman. Gorman goes himself, but the South Grafton defence is too smart for him.
They're up to that, Doug. Yeah, big tackle there by Parlow Pierce there on Collett.
Mate, he's been
Try
impressive,
saver.
the winger for South Grafton on this right-hand side.
Never heard of him or seen him before, Doug, but he's impressed me.
He's got him in the touch, Kev, about 5 yards short of the line. 8-6 Grafton goes lead. South Grafton have got the ball through desperation.
6 minutes here left into the game, Doug. It's come down to the nitty-gritty now, Doug. Who wants it the most?
Mate, this is the last hurrah for the Rebels here. They need to go the full distance, Kev. Can they do it? Good run there through Williams. He was the tackler that caused the trouble. He's got the ball now with a good run.
Looking for a big Jeff Skeen run here.
Skeen out the left-hand side to go to Stanley. Stanley takes it himself. Good run by
Here he
the captain.
comes. He's pumped, Skeen. He wants that ball.
At the left-hand side, they're going towards Jeff Skeen. He's got it, Skeen. He but good defence.
They named him.
Good defence by Grafton.
Yeah, they were ready for him that time.
He'll play the ball left-hand side. It goes to Rowan Hardy, is it?
That's Rowan Hardy, yeah, number 19.
Rowan Hardy will play the ball. Right-hand side, they go down there. Through, that's Mackenzie. He gets it out to Grant Brown. He puts a long kick downfield, but it's taken down there by Mitchy Gorman. The winger for the Grafton goes. Away he comes from his own line. But good chasing, good defence there by South Grafton. Williams the tackler. Out the rear they go, Greenshields. Out of dummy half, but he's taken there by Brown. He'll play the ball. In the dummy half goes Gorman. Gets away from one. He's
Gordon with the sideline again.
But he's wrapped up over there by Pierce. He'll play the ball, Gorman. In the dummy half goes Lolback. He gives it out the right-hand side to Greenshield. He gives it to Olsen. Olsen ankle tap and brought down short of the quarter line by the South Grafton defence. They're playing good footy, Kev. Grafton goes right-hand side. They go through Law. Law again. A good run up over the quarter line, but he's wrapped up there by Hardy. He'll play the ball. Cameron, right-hand side, McLennan. Here they go through Williamson. That's Muller. Muller got it back. They put it on the ground, Grafton.
Play on.
Play on. They're going to score, are they? No.
Thrown it to the Rebels. Oh!
Oh, no.
Crucial decision.
The referee's given Grafton a penalty in front, Kev.
Caught him offside.
Grafton goes with a relieving penalty right in front of the post, Kev. There can't be that long to go. That's a heartbreaker.
I think there could be more controversy here, Doug. Young Timmy Rigg just went on the field for. Yeah, great game of football here.
That Jeff Hackett just come in here. I haven't seen Jeff for a lot of years. How you going, champion? Yeah, mate, great game of football this afternoon. It doesn't matter which way this ends up. It's been a good result this afternoon for the crowd and for football.
Yeah, this could be bad for the Rebels. They just put their last replacement on the field, Doug. Now they've got an injured player on the field. They were trying to stop.
Take a leaf out of my friend's book over here. It's been razzle-dazzle stuff for Sarvi.
Rebels, called the stretcher for him. They've just made their last replacement, Doug. They were trying to stop the replacement going on the field there, Tim Rigg. But he made the field, so that's it. They'll play a man down.
Please, guys.
Who's that, Rowan Hardy, that's down, Kev?
It's Rowan, I think, yeah, mate.
Well, they're going to need a fairly big stretcher.
I think it's his leg, Doug. Might be a broken leg. Yeah, not good, Doug. Didn't want the game to finish this way, mate. Here comes a stretcher. And you're right, Doug. That stretcher is not big enough for him.
Mate, it's been a great game of football. We don't need to see anybody injured, Kev, because it's been a good result today.
It's been a mad game of football here today.
No, the referee's done a good job, Kev. Can't complain about the refereeing.
Yeah, mate.
Touch is not bad sorts either. They go right.
Yeah. Bit out of condition, but yeah.
I've got to say another thing I might add. Impressed with the Coffs Harbour and Sawtell supporters. They got some pretty ones.
Were cops here today?
Yeah.
Oh, and under 18s. Yes, right. Yeah.
Reminds me of the old Ballina days in Byron Bay.
Pretty hard to beat them Woolgoolga girls, but Doug, I'll tell you weren't here for that, were you? Me and Joey were talking about them. Me and Joey were talking about the Woolgoolga team. Where were you?
I don't know, probably. Okay, well, I don't know who's going to carry this stretcher, but I wouldn't want to be putting my hand up to it. Not with Rowan Hardy on it, that's for sure.
We're going to have to hurry up, Doug. They're going to have to turn the lights on soon.
For those that can't see at the time, please, there is just under 4 minutes remaining.
4 minutes remaining, Kev. That's 4 minutes between South Grafton and what? See you next year.
Yeah, no, they've got another game next week, mate. It's a major preliminary.
All right, then.
So, yeah, I don't know. They're going to play the last 4 minutes a man down, Doug.
Well, they've played the last 80 minutes very strongly, mate. They've done us proud there this afternoon, the South Grafton boys, mate.
Mate,
Coming
they turned
back
up.
from a 50-0 flogging last week or whatever it was, to showing up here today in front of this big crowd and shocking these Grafton guys. The Grafton blokes, to their credit, have stuck to their task. They've been in good lead by their captain, Coach Danny Wick. But the South Grafton guys, mate, you can't take it away from them.
Oh, mate, they've turned
Big
up.
turnaround.
They really turned up today, the Rebels. Credit to the Ghosts, mate. They took everything they got and they're in front at the moment. Big gains by the two front rows for the Ghosts and the hooker, mate.
Yeah, mate, they've been good, the Grafton Ghosts, but they've been sticking to their game plan, Kev, and that'll probably see them through this game this afternoon, but take nothing away from the Rebels.
Oh, yeah, we'll probably kick the... What was the penalty? They'll kick the goal, will they? No, they're going to attack. Going to take a tap.
Well, what's Toddy Cameron going to do? Wait till the
gonna-
last minute before he says we'll have a kick of goal?
He's tapping the ball.
Okay. Toddy Cameron played his way. Left-hand side they go. The Ghost. Good, strong run there.
Adam Slater.
Adam Slater with a good run, but he's barreled into the ground right underneath the goalpost. Grafton on the attack. Through Cameron, they go left-hand side through Green Shields. Got a good ball back inside to Dylan Collett. Collett on the inside comes back again and straightens up before he's wrapped up in there in good South Grafton defence, led by Stanley. He'll get up and play the ball. Cameron, dummy up, goes out the right-hand side to Law. Law with a good run. About 5 yards short of the line. Cameron, right-hand side, dummy up, throws it to Williams. The ball's gone loose. It's picked up out there by Matt Muller. Matty Muller got a good ball away.
Ma.
Look at that for a pass. Joel Moss has got him to score over there for the Grafton Ghost Camp. It's all over now.
Yeah, great pass, Matt Muller on the Joel Moss, mate. Big ball there.
Yeah, see, that was a superb pass out there.
Right to the Grafton
The outside
Ghost.
centre for the Grafton Ghost Collett. He got it on to Joel Moss, who strolled over between the big four. With full credit to South Grafton, mate. They had the crack up, and they just did that. But, mate, it's been a great aim up by the Rebels today.
Mate, they've ran out of troops here today, Doug. They're a man short on that side. They've used all the reserves, but mate, they've got to hold their heads up, mate. You got to give them credit for what they brought here today.
Made a complete turnaround from last week's game, Kev. I never thought that I'd be sitting here today calling a game that was so close between these two sides. Grafton have been dominating all year. South Grafton have been hanging in there. Grafton have been dominating over the top of us from last week. And when I say us, I mean South Grafton. But today, South Grafton have come here in front of a good crowd, and they've given their supporters something to hope for.
And mate, they've got some supporters here. Oh, bottom half of the field's full of rebel jumpers. But anyway, we could be back here in 2 weeks doing this all again, Doug.
Okay, mate, I look forward to that. I really will. I mean, yeah.
The same.
Love coming down here and seeing this sort of stuff, mate. A good game of football between two good footy sides.
Yeah,
They
mate.
love and hate each other.
The love and hate, yeah. Been a physical game, Doug, and it'll be hard for the Ghosts to back up against a big physical Coffs Harbour side next Sunday.
Yeah, well, Coffs Harbour seem to have the run of the green here, the rub of the green, Kev, with the way this is spelled. Grafton Ghosts come out there this afternoon and played against a strong South Grafton outfit. They'll know they've played footy all day. And, yeah, don't look like they've got many injuries. Coffs Harbour will be sitting pretty looking at that. And there's a lot of them here today, Kev, in the crowd too, Coffs Harbour.
Still only a 6-point game, Doug. Bit over a minute to go. Can they do something? Pull it out of the fire here, Doug.
Okay, South Grafton with 1 minute to go. Around 12 points to 6. Here we go with a short kick off.
That'll be Nelly Seeley out, Doug.
He's safe under pressure there.
That'll Nelly Seeley out, Dougie.
Play the ball. Right hand, Wicks goes himself out of dummy up. Good run there by Denny. Oh, he's had it stolen. Oh, that come out. That come loose there. The referee said 6 to go, Kevin.
Yeah.
I don't know about that ruling, but anyway, we'll play on. Collett, right-hand side, Greenshield, gives it to McLennan. McLennan wrapped up there by McKenzie. Good strong tackle there by the little halfback. Screening over the top. McLennan will get up and play the ball. He'll play it now. In the dummy half goes Wicks. Wicks stands there, goes himself. He gigs the South Grafton defence. He's coming to him. Here he goes. They've had enough. They're saying it's handshake time, I think, Kev. He's had enough.
Yeah, no, that'll see us out of it.
Brownie wants to talk to him. He'll play the ball. It's hard to call when they start this right. Out the right-hand side, they go from McLennan. Williams, Muller. Out there goes Muller. And now he's throwing it.
Running it over side. He said, look to the clock here.
That'll do it. That'll do. Grafton goes too good, Kev. Outstanding game of football.
Yeah, mate, they got away with it, Doug, but the Rebels are right in it, mate. I thought they could have got away with that one, but mate, credit to them, mate. We might be back in 2 weeks to watch it all again.
Mate, I'm really stuck for words, and I never thought I would be. South Grafton aimed up with a good shot at the title there today. Grafton goes for too good, but they knew they were in a game of footy this afternoon, Cam. Full credit to the Rebels, full credit to the crowd, full credit to the Grafton Ghost Committee, full credit to footy.
No, mate, football was alive and well here today, but yeah, mate, credit to the Grafton Ghost sponsors too. Today we had Gary Gillespie Plumbing, Village Green Hotel, Natsul Concreting, Ryan Street Survey and Footlaw and Co Solicitors must be proud of the boys today, the Ghosts. Their sponsors, Doug. Big game of football, mate.
Yeah, thanks, Kev. Thanks for joining me again this afternoon, mate. We'll be back here somewhere or one of the grounds soon, I guess, while the Ghosties keep marching on their way towards the grand final. We'll be back again, mate. I've got no doubt. So
We'll definitely get one more anyway.
we'll say goodbye to everyone this afternoon. Thanks for your input, everybody. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for having us, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, everybody.
And
Take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll see you again later.
I don't know.